Welcome to this class. This is the AI Video Creation Masterclass. In this class, you're going to learn how to create high-converting marketing videos without cameras, actors, or expensive software. Now, who is this masterclass for? It's for e-commerce and Instagram vendors, social media managers and agencies, freelancers and business owners, and even for anyone who wants to start creating faceless YouTube content and TikTok content. So what is the learning outcome? What are you going to learn in this master class? You're going to learn how to create realistic AI images and UGC characters. You're going to learn how to turn these images into talking marketing videos, and I'm sure you are going to really love that. You're also going to learn how to write prompts, templates, and also edit in CapCut, and you're also going to learn how to launch these AI video creation as a paid service. What do I mean by that? That is, you can get paid offering this particular service for businesses, because that is what it is right now. So the workflow, AI video creation is not just about mastering many tools, because I can tell you for free that there are lots of AI tools today, but it's not about mastering all of them. It's about understanding the sequential workflow. And what is the workflow? The idea, that's the number one. You conceptualize your call, the message, and the offer. What exactly do you want to create? What is your video about? That's the idea. Then the script, you're going to be utilizing either ChatGPT or Gemini. I'm sure you must have heard about these platforms or these solutions, ChatGPT and Gemini, to create your script for your marketing video or your business video. Then the third workflow is images, how to generate highly realistic assets, images, and how to convert these images to videos. That's the number four. And there are a lot of tools to do that as well. But you cannot just use all of the tools. We have tools like Grok, Sedance, Xfield. But I'm going to be showing you a tool that will make creation of these videos very easy and also cheap. I'm going to be showing you that, because what people do most of the time is to begin to get some of these platforms and register as many emails as possible so that they can generate a lot of videos. But there are lots of restrictions and limitations to that, and you shouldn't be going through that route if you'll be doing something professional and something that will be consistent. Then the fifth part of the workflow is editing, how you merge these videos together and then you do them as a marketing or business video. You put them in sequence, and you can use a tool like CapCut to do that. You don't need to be an expert. Please don't begin to get afraid that this thing is going to be very technical. No, you don't have to be technical or an expert. I'm going to show you how to use these tools. And the last part, which is the delivery, how you export these your high converting videos, you export them as output. So let's go on. So this is the asset foundation. That's the module 2. Welcome to the module 2. So the 6 prompt essentials. You see, before you can generate an image or a realistic image, these are the components. Very, very important. Before now, when you want to create an image, usually people do a drawing and all of that. But with AI, you don't need any of those technical or complex routes anymore. So with what we call prompt, a prompt is just an instruction that you give to the AI to perform a particular task So you use the prompt, which is an instruction, to guide the AI in achieving the idea or the purpose which you have in your mind. So, and we must understand that without an image or without a picture, there cannot be a video. I hope you are getting it. Without an image, there cannot be a video. So if you have bad image, you're also going to have bad video. So to have a good image, you must include these 6 elements in your generation. They must be specified. Number 1 is the character. What kind of image do you want to generate? A male, a female, an elderly woman, a businessman? All of those things must be included in the instruction that you are going to give the AI. The environment of the character, where the character is going to be situated, you must also define that. The camera angle, the positioning of the camera, medium, short, and all of those things, you are going to define that too. The lighting, the emotion, and number 6, the aspect ratio. The aspect ratio is simply the size, the format of that particular image. For an example, if you are generating a video for YouTube, the size is usually landscape, which is 16:9. If you are generating a reel, it's usually 9:16, which is called something like a vertical. You understand? It's vertical. Facebook reel, the size is 9:16. You can also use that for TikTok. You can also use that for Instagram reels and all of that. So that's the aspect ratio. So you must specify all of these things in your prompt when you want to generate a particular image. And you can see an example of an image in this particular page. As you can see it, a woman there properly described. But I must tell you also that the AI, the tools are now getting much more intelligent, that you may not need to specify all of the other parts. What are the other parts I'm talking about? The camera angle, the lighting, the emotion. You may not need to specify these 3. Once you get your character right, once you get your emotion, your environment right, once you get your aspect ratio right, the size, the format of your picture, I can tell you that the AI can work out the camera angle and can work out the lighting and can work out the emotion. How? By the prompts that you are going to give the AI, by the instruction you are going to give the AI. And that is what I'm also going to be showing you in this training. So we want to try and generate an image, a realistic image. So what tool are we going to use? We are going to go to ChatGPT to generate our realistic image. So we'll go to ChatGPT right now to generate our realistic image. Let's go to ChatGPT. So this is ChatGPT. Just go to your browser. You can do this even on your phone. All right. I'm using a PC for, at least for clarity, but you can do all of these things on your phone. The only difference is just the layout. You may not have the kind of layout that I'm having, but you are going to get the same result. So just go to your browser, either you're using Firefox or Google Chrome and any of the browsers that are available to you. Go to chatgpt.com. So once you are there, we want to generate a realistic image on this particular platform. So I'll bring up the prompt to do that. You know, before I got here, I told you, before you can generate an image, you must specify the character, the environment, the camera angle, the emotion, and the aspect ratio. So I'm going to show you a prompt to do that. And I'm also going to give you this prompt for free. It will be in the description of this video. All the prompts that I'll be using in this video will be available in the description of this video. So I'm going to put my prompt here inside this Ask Anything. This is the prompt. Create a realistic image of the character, as you can see. At times, some people also say create a hyper realistic image. For me, it's just it's more like a tautology. Hyper realistic. No, when you say a realistic image is fine. Why? Because these AIs are getting much more intelligent. So create a realistic image of this character. Will specify the character, the environment, the camera angle, the lighting, the expression, okay, the style, and the aspect ratio. In this particular example, I'm using 9:16, which is going to be a vertical, right? Which is useful for Facebook Reels or Instagram Reels or even TikTok Reels. We can use this kind of size for that. So this is the prompt we would use to generate our realistic image. So I'll have to fill in these parts which I put in brace here: the character, the environment, the camera, the lighting, and all of that. So this is what I'm going to do. Let me just use this particular prompt here. I will just edit it. So create a realistic image of a Nigerian businesswoman in her early 30s. That's the character, okay? The environment, modern office. The camera, medium shot. Lighting, natural daylight. Expression, friendly and confident. Style, ultra realistic. Commercial photography. And the aspect ratio is 9:16. I'm using ChatGPT to generate the image. Why? Because ChatGPT can now be used to generate images. Yes, we have other tools like Nano Banana, which is from Gemini and all of that, but you can still generate your image from ChatGPT. When I'm done with ChatGPT, I'll also go to Gemini to generate the same image, and you see the output. So you can decide for yourself the output you would, or the output you want to use for your video. Don't forget, why are we creating this image? We are creating the image because without an image or without a picture, there cannot be a video. And the better your image, the better the video. So let's see what we would have from ChatGPT. So we'll wait for it to create a realistic image for us. So it's already doing that. So we're using ChatGPT. If you don't have an account there, just go to chatgpt.com and register. It's very simple and it is free. So you'll be able to generate your image. You can also go to gemini.google.com. If you don't have an account there, just register gemini.google.com. Sign up there. It's also free and you can generate your image there as well. So let's go back to our ChatGPT. All right, here it is. We have our realistic image. Do you see? This is not a cartoon. This is a realistic image of a Nigerian businesswoman in her early 30s. And as you can see, the environment is a modern office. The camera is medium shot, and that's why you are looking at it this way. It's not taking the full photograph of that character. And you have the expression, friendly and confident. You have the style, ultra realistic commercial photography, and you have the aspect ratio. Can you see it's vertical, 9:16. So we already have our image, and that's very beautiful. Let's go to Gemini to generate this image as well. Let's go to Gemini. So when you come to Gemini, this plus button here on your phone, you also see it there, but it may not look like a wide screen on laptop the way I'm saying it, but it's still the same thing. So pick create image. Okay, so you have a change of layout like this. Then I can copy that same prompt I used to generate that image on ChatGPT, and let's just look at the difference. But for me, I'm cool going with ChatGPT image. So we already have a realistic image generated for us, but let's see what Gemini is going to give us. Okay, this is very interesting. This is Gemini giving us a realistic image of a Nigerian businesswoman in her early 30s, and you can see how realistic this image is. And Gemini has also added some other interesting things to this image. You can see that there are other staffs around this woman and they are working, doing their job. Very interesting. So this is how to generate a realistic image. All right. You can either use ChatGPT or use Gemini. I hope that is clear. So we already have our image. So let me save this one. I will just right click and save, or you can click this button. You also have that on your mobile device. We are using mobile phone to access it. I will prefer to use this ChatGPT image. So I will just save this image, just download it. Let me call it woman 1. So I've saved that image. So we can go back to the class and continue with our outline. So let's continue with the outline. So I hope you can see the outline. Yes. So we've learned how to create a realistic image. And don't forget, I told you at a point in time when I was talking about generating image that you may not necessarily need to include the camera angle, the lighting, the emotion, because when you already give the character, you describe the character very well and the environment, these models can actually give it a very good camera angle, a good lighting, and emotion. And of course, you must specify the aspect ratio. So let's go to module 3, and that is UGC characters. So what is UGC characters? We must understand that, you see, the kind of videos that we are seeing online now, or the kind of images, look so real that you can hardly say that this is not a real image. You can say, you look at it and say, no, this is not AI. So an example of this kind of generation is UGC characters. UGC simply means user generated content, and it replicates native real person reviews that audiences naturally trust. You understand? You just see someone holding a skincare product, a lady holding a skincare product, and is talking about the product. And before you know it, you are getting interested in what the person is saying and the product. And I must tell you for free that that person speaking in that video is a UGC. It's a UGC. And I'm also going to show you how to create a UGC. All right. Very important, because a UGC must be assigned to a particular product or a service, must be attached to a product or a service. You don't just say create a UGC for me, a business, a young woman, and all of that. No, it must be specific as well. But I'm going to show you how to also do that. And in this example here on the screen, as you can see, this is the UGC prompt structure. Look at this. It says define a friendly entrepreneur looking directly into the camera, holding a phone, natural lighting, vertical 9:16, that's the aspect ratio, with absolutely no text or watermarks. So you will see that the UGC prompt is similar to the realistic image, but the difference is the UGC that must be specified in the prompt. So let's assume now I'm going to sell a skincare product. So let's call the skincare product, what can we call it? Okay, let's just call it bonds. B-O-N-S. Bonds. That's the name of the skincare product. So we are going to create a character that will help us to market that particular product. So we'll go back to our ChatGPT to get that done. So let's go back to our ChatGPT. So I'm coming with the prompt right now. Is similar to the realistic image, but the difference is that you are specifying that it's a UGC character. Okay, so here we go. Here's the prompt. I'm also going to drop this prompt in the description of this video so that you can have access to it. You can tweak it to your taste and use it as you wish to get the kind of output you want. So look at this prompt. Create a realistic UGC creator. And what is the character? A female Nigerian entrepreneur. Now I'm going to change this to a male, okay? A male Nigerian entrepreneur, early 30s, holding smartphone, indoor office settings, that's the environment, and the aspect ratio, you can see that's the vertical 9:16. So I'm going to generate this UGC. Let's send it right now and let's see what we are going to have. Don't forget, before I came here, I said I was going to generate a UGC for a skincare product called Bonds. But I'm just first showing you what a UGC looks like, okay? What it looks like, so that you can understand what a UGC looks like. So let's wait for ChatGPT to give us our character. All right, it's here now. All right, can you see this particular image? You see how realistic it is? Look at it. It's even having beard and all of that. Like as we specified, is holding smartphone, indoor office setting, looking directly into the camera. As you can see, is looking directly into the camera, friendly, trustworthy, natural lighting, vertical 9:16. Of course, that is the aspect ratio, which I have explained to you. This will be used for a Reels or Instagram Reels or Facebook Reels and all of that based on the size. Of course, you can also use it for YouTube Shorts, okay, because of this particular format. So it's holding a phone and all of that. And you can see how realistic this is. So let me generate now for our skincare product. So we are going to use this same system, but I'm just going to tweak it a little. I will introduce my service. My service, okay, is a skincare product. I want the AI to really do this job for me. This is why you are in this class, to simplify the process. My service is a skincare product that gives young women that removes, let me just remove something, rashes from the skin, no matter how strong the rashes might be. So the name of my product is Bonds, B-O-N-S. Okay. So what I'm doing right now is that I am giving the AI a context to work with. So all I'm just going to say is very simple. Generate or create I'm not going to give any details of the kind of character I want. No. Since I'm already giving the AI context of my product, let's see what's going to happen. Create a UGC creator for my product. And I might just add the kind of gender I want. So I'll just put a female in our early 30s. I don't know why I'm using early 30s. You can decide to use whatever you want depending on what you are doing. So we send this prompt and let's see what the AI will give us. Now there is something missing here. I didn't specify the aspect ratio. So the AI will just choose whatever aspect ratio that it likes. But of course, since we have been generating images, it's just going to follow that sequence. The first image was a 9:16 aspect ratio. The second one, so automatically it will want to pick 9:16. And I still think that is fine. So we can use that as well. So let's see what the AI is going to give us. Wow, isn't this fantastic? This is very interesting. Here is our UGC, different from this other man, okay? But because we have given a context, I didn't tell the AI, make her light in complexion, let her wear black clothes and all of that. I left that to the AI because I already gave a context. So the AI, since it has a lot of data to work with, okay, so it can easily generate something from me. And if I'm not satisfied with this image, of course, I can now add other details which I want. But for me, I think I am okay with this particular image, okay? If I'm not okay with the image, I mean this product, if I have my own product, I will tell the AI to use my product. I will just attach my product, okay? So I will attach it. You will see that here, add photos and files. So you just attach your photo, the product image, and tell the AI that the image should, or the UGC should hold your product. So let's believe that this is my Bonds product. And so this is how to create your UGC character. So let's go back to our class for the contents. Okay, so we continue with the next module. So we go to module 4, and this is the 4-part formula. We are gradually going into how you create the video, but it's important for us to understand how to create the image or the images, as the case may be. So the animation formula, you animate static visual assets cleanly by structure. You see, everything is about structure. We started by noting very carefully that you need to define your image or your picture before you even talk about generating videos. And that's what we have done. I've showed you the prompts to do that. So if you are also going to animate, this is the simple formula that I'm sharing with you. The subject, which is the main character, the action, what that subject or that character will do, the camera, the emotion. So you would specify these in your video, but don't get stressed up, because I'm just going to give you prompts that will do all of these things for you. So you don't need to stress yourself and say, how do I make the image do this? How do I make this image do that? How do I make the image say this or the picture say this? I'm going to give you a master prompt, all right, that will help you to achieve that. You could see the formula examples here that, okay, you want the woman to walk slowly towards the camera, confidence, smile, slight push-up, and all of those kind of things. Another example for an image, if we are looking at the one we used before, the businesswoman, because okay, you want the businesswoman to point at a laptop, look concerned, moving towards the camera slowly, and all of those things, they look very technical. But with AI and with the prompting, you will be able to achieve all of these things in minutes. So you don't need to stress yourself or worry how you describe the camera angle. No, by the time we get to the video generation, which we are gradually going into right now, I'm going to give you a prompt that will help you to do that. And here it is, the script framework, which I use and which I'm also going to share with you. And most AI videos fail due to weak script architecture. So you ensure your flow follows this proven structure. If you don't want your videos to fail because of weak architecture, weak designs, you must first have what we call a hook, because what we are learning to create are business and marketing videos. So the first thing you must include in your video is what we call a hook, which is, it could be a curiosity or relatability to get attention fast. That's the aim of a hook. So that when your video is showing, they are seeing the image, what is the image or what is the picture telling the audience? That is the hook, is to get attention fast. So I'm going to show you how to do that as well. So the core, that's the second part, which is the framework we are talking about, the problem and solution. So the video will also talk about the problem and solution. And the last part is the close, which we'll call the CTA, you understand? So it's also going to comprise of the trust and the CTA, which is the close. So that is how you structure your business or marketing video. It must have a hook, that's number one. Number two, it must have a core, it must have a close, okay? So if your video fails to use this framework, then that video will fail. That's just the truth. I'm being realistic with it. It's going to fail. So you must have a framework for your video. So now, the single prompt engine that I told you about, which I'm going to share with you, that will help you to create a video or a business or marketing video on any of the platforms that are available. But I'm going to be showing you a very good and stable platform that you can use, which is also very cheap. In fact, sincerely, it's affordable for Nigerians, because most of these tools used for creating videos, you pay in dollars and other currencies, and you know the difference in naira and all of those kind of things can make it expensive in quotes, and at the same time the exchange rate, you know, which is also always fluctuating, and at times you even get a dollar card and all of that might be difficult. But this platform makes it easy to generate your videos and to even pay in naira, so you don't be troubled or bothered about how to pay. So we are going right now into how to create your video, and I'm going to show you the master prompt used in generating the high converting business or marketing video. You know, I told you that there is a framework for that. I'm going back to that framework, the hook, the core, and the close. So I'm going to give you the prompt that does this for your product. So let's go to our browser now. I'm taking you right now to the environment where you can generate your realistic video. That is where you can convert your images or pictures to video. So let's go to our browser right now. So you go to nigercreativeai.store. nigercreativeai.store. I'm going to drop the link to this platform or this website in the description of this video, nigercreativeai.store. Probably by the time you are checking the platform, the interface might have changed, but that's not big deal, still the same thing. So what you do, you click on the get started. Since I'm using a PC, the layout might be a bit different, but you're still going to get the same result. So you create an account. I already have an account here, so you simply put your name, put your email address, then you register an account. It's free to register. You're not paying to register. You only pay to use the services there. So, and that's very thing. So I am not paying a subscription fee like other platforms do. No, you don't do that. So I'm going to log in to my own account on this platform because I've already registered. Okay, so let me sign in. Oh, sorry. Must have missed my, all right, I'm in right now. As you can see, I have a wallet value and I have some credits here. So this is where we create our realistic video. You know, we already have the images or the pictures, and so this is where we animate the image or the picture, and it's very easy, very easy. So you just come to create video, and this platform, what it does is it converts the image to video. Very easy. So you don't need to stress yourself and trying to write prompts of how to convert image to video. Now I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm even going to give you the prompts that will help you to generate those powerful marketing and business videos. And I need to also say this. Let's click the generate video. You see it's saying create stunning 6-second AI videos. Yes, this is where it is. You see, most of these platforms for generating AI videos, they don't have this long duration. Most of them don't have long duration. Like maybe thinking you want to generate an AI video for 1 hour. No, you may not find that, sincerely. For consistency, you won't find that. You will see 4 seconds, you will see 5 seconds, you see 6 seconds, you might even see 8 or 10 seconds. By the time you'll be watching this video, it's possible that Niger Creative AI is already having 8 or 10 seconds. It depends. But even with 6 seconds video, you can create professional and powerful business and marketing videos. You just generate them in sequence, and that's it. And of course, you should know that most marketing and business videos are not always long. They are usually between 18 to 30 seconds. The max is 60 seconds. In fact, 60 seconds is even too much. So it's usually between 18 and 30 seconds. So what am I going to do here? I want to generate my video, right? I want to generate my video. I already have my image. So this is the image. This is the image, this woman. I'm using this woman. So let me save this woman as woman 2. Okay. All right, so back to the Niger Creative Store. I'll upload the image here, then I will describe. This is where we write the prompt. That's what you call describe your vision here. Is the prompt to animate that video, to even give it live so that I can talk and all of that. So this is where we do that. So for me to do that, I don't just start writing and then just stressing my brain. I already have the image. I have the product and the service and all of that is here. So I will just use my master prompt. And I'm telling you, this is the game changer in all of these things. So I'm going to use my master prompt to turn this image into videos. Turn this image into videos. Now I need to ask myself, how many seconds video do I want to create? How many seconds? I can generate 6 seconds at once. So how many seconds? Okay, let me say 18 seconds video, and that's going to be 3 scenes. I hope you understand. 3 scenes. I'm going to be having 3 scenes, 18 seconds. So I've positioned my mind that I'm generating an 18 seconds video. Okay, so which means I'm going to have 3 scenes. Scene 1 will be 6 seconds. Scene 2 will be 6 seconds, making 12 seconds. Scene 3 will be another 6 seconds, making 18 seconds. So I'm going to use my prompt to do that. The prompt will do the writing, the audio, everything. All I just need is to supply the product, the service, or whatever I want to do. The prompt will do that. And that's why I call it the master prompt. So I'm going to bring the prompt right now. I'll give you access to the prompt. I'll give you access to the prompt in the description of this video. So let me bring the prompt. The prompt is going to use the framework which I showed you initially. The framework, the script framework, it talks about the hook, the core, and the close. Do you remember that? The hook, the core, and the close. So it's going to use that framework for these marketing or business videos. So let me copy the prompt and bring it into ChatGPT. So I'll go and generate the prompt in ChatGPT. So I'm coming here and pasting the prompt. I'll give you access to this prompt. So don't stress yourself. Don't worry. You are an expert AI video director. I want to generate a 18 to 60 second marketing video using Grok. Now the platform is Niger Creative. Is also using a powerful Grok model. So you can use using Grok, is fine. But we are not creating a 60 second. We said we are going to create 18 second. So which means there will be 3 scenes. So important rules. All of this, all of this, and all of this, and all of this, and all of this. So you don't need anything to change anything in this particular content. All you just need is to describe what the product or what the service is for. And there is another interesting part. If you check this prompt, there's a section which we said, I have the character and environment, and we'll attach them. And so for our video, we are using this particular lady. So it's going to be the attachment, the file, the image that we are going to use to generate all the videos. Just watch the magic. Just watch. So let me specify. I want to generate 18 second marketing video using Grok for, then I will describe the service for my skincare product that removes rashes from the skin, no matter how strong the rashes might be. I will just copy this and paste it here to give the AI the context of what to create. It's going to create the text, everything needed. It's going to create it. So don't worry how it's going to be. It's going to create everything. So let's just watch. Let's watch. So I'll click the send prompt. So let's send this prompt and let's see what the AI is going to give us. So we are waiting. It's going to give us the prompt which we are going to bring to Niger Creative here. I'm just paste here for the AI to generate the video for us. And don't forget, we have 6 seconds scene. So let's wait. Let's wait for the AI to generate the scenes for us. Okay, so the AI has generated all our scenes for us, as you can see. Very interesting. Very interesting. Saying scene 1, the dialogue. This is what the character would say. You don't need to stress yourself. The prompt is going to do all the job for you. All right. The visual, of course, we already know that it's going to use this visual, so we have no problem. The prompt again, this comprises of the emotion and the camera angle and all of those things are already put here. Can you see? Slow push in, creator shows rush to camera. I didn't say all of these things. I only gave the AI my product, and the AI did this fantastic job. Look at the scene 2 and look at the scene 3. So what I will just do is I'll just copy everything like this to my video creator, this Niger creative AI. I will just come, pick the woman, okay, it has uploaded it, paste the prompt here for the AI to do the job, and it's going to generate that video. Let's wait for it. It's going to generate the video. Okay, I think there was an error there. I am refreshing the page, so let's get our video. Okay, so the platform is already generating the video based on the image and the prompt. Don't forget, when I started, I told you the prompt is the instruction, what you want the AI to do, how the AI should operate. So we're waiting for it to finish the generation. So let's keep waiting. It takes 30 to 60 seconds, so it's almost done to generate the video for us, and so we'll see what it looks like. So it will soon be done. So you see, it's so easy, very easy. You are not stressing yourself. You start from creating the image, then you come to generating the video, and that's what we are doing right now. So easy to do. So easy to do. So let's wait for it to complete. All right, so our video is ready. So let's check our results. Okay, our video is ready. Wow. So this is the video. Let's play it. Oh, did you see the mistake? I used the wrong image. I used the wrong image. So let's go back and regenerate. This is why it's good to do something live. I used the wrong image. I was supposed to use that woman 2, right? Yeah, I used woman 1. So I'm supposed to use woman 2. So I'm supposed to use woman 2, right? So I'll go back and pick woman 2. Is that woman 2 that has what we want? Let me go back to copy my prompt. It's very interesting, right? So yeah, it's good we make this kind of mistake live so that you can see how it works. So let me go back and generate the video. I didn't even look at the image. I think I was trying to retry it the other time when the network was down, so I picked the wrong image, and that's why we're having that issue. So let's wait for it right now. Let's wait for it. Takes less than just within 30 to 60 seconds. So it's going to generate the scene 1 for us. The scene 1 will be generated for us. All right, the video is done. So let's view the results. Okay, here we go. Here it is now. So let's wait for it. The network is a bit slow. All right, it's fine. Did you see it? This is amazing. So I'll just download the video. This is my first scene. I'll download it. Okay, it's downloading. So what do? I'll go to the second scene, copy everything there. Copy everything, go back to my generate. Okay, it has downloaded it. Go back to my generate. Pick that woman 2 again. Then paste the prompt, everything that I copied from ChatGPT. Don't forget we are creating 18-second video, right? So there will be 3 scenes. This is the second scene right now. It's so easy. It's so easy. So let's wait for it to generate the videos for us. See, it's so easy to create a realistic video, UGC video. So easy to create. Let's wait for it. We are almost done. Fine. That's beautiful. So let's go and check the result of our video. The network is a bit slow right now. Okay, it's fine now. Fine, so I download this video. I'll go and get the last scene. Here we go. I'll go and generate the last scene. So come back to my generate. Paste the prompt there, everything, and click generate. So let's wait for it. All right, our video is ready. So let's view the result. You're already having 3 videos, right? So 3 scenes. So let's wait for it to load so that we see what we have. Okay. Okay, so let's play the video and see what we have. Wow, so I'll download this video. So I already have my 18 seconds video. Okay. So I have my videos. I have my videos. All right, so now that my videos are ready, how do I bring them together? And that's where I'll be using another tool called CapCut. It's both available on PC and mobile, so you can download it on Play Store, CapCut, and you can also get it on PC and download. So that's what I'm going to use now. I'm going to use CapCut just to merge those videos. I'm not doing any complex editing at all with this software. So I'll be using CapCut right now. So let's see CapCut. I'll be using CapCut. Okay, so this is CapCut software for PC. You can also get it for your computer, or you can get it for your mobile phone. So it's available on Play Store. The purpose of CapCut is just to edit our videos, to pull them together. I will not be doing anything complex at all here. So I'll just import all my videos. I've downloaded them. So these are the videos. I'll just import everything. You can do that also on your phone. So these are the videos. This is the first one. I'll just drag and drop. That's 53. The second one is 54. The third one is 55. So I have all the videos right now. As you can see, I have all the videos lined up here. So I can just play it and you see. You see, I've brought all the videos together. So that's it. So I'll just export, and this is the final part of this video. I'll just export to wherever I want it to save. Let me just put it in my download. I'll just export. Let me give it class. So I'll export it to class, and the size is very small. You can see it's just 3 megabytes. So I'm not doing any editing. I'm just bringing all the videos together into one. So, and that's it. It has created the video for me. So I can begin to share that video with people, and of course, share it with my customer or whoever I want to have access to the video. So let's play the video together now. So the video is in my downloads, okay? As you can see, it has saved in my downloads class, and this is the video. This is the video. So it's already playing. I've double clicked and it's playing. So that's how it works. That's how to generate realistic videos for business and marketing purposes. It depends on what you want to call it. So that's how to do that. If you have any question, please drop it in the comments. I will do my best to attend to those questions. So let's get back to our material so that we can conclude this class. So you've seen how to generate a realistic video. So what we need to talk about now is the scaling strategy. Most people use some other tools. They are using free trial tools. They will have to register several emails to be able to generate videos and all of that. But with what I've showed you, Niger Creative AI, you don't need to do that. Just go there, register your account, buy your credit, and start using the platform. So, and also the ability to maintain character consistency is always a problem, and I've showed you how to do that. Is by creating the image first. So once you create the image, then you'll be able to maintain that character's consistency all over through the video, because you just be importing the image into your workspace, and you'll be giving it the prompt. And of course, as you can see, the kind of quality of video that we have on that platform is very good. So you don't need to stress yourself looking for different kinds of model. That model does the job properly. So that is what this class is all about. I hope you have gained value in this particular class, how to create realistic videos for different kinds of content. At least with what I've showed you, be able to use that prompt to do all manners of things and get your hands really, really busy and try to make some money. Because somebody was asking, how is it possible to make money from this? People make money from this, creating these kind of videos for businesses. I've seen people charge as low as 15,000 per video, and I've seen people charge as high as 50 to 100,000 per video, depending on what you are doing. So I hope you have gained value in this class. If you have questions or concerns, please drop them in the comment section and I will do my best to answer. And I've also promised you, I'm going to give you access to all of these prompts in the description of this video. So thank you for your time, everyone, and have a nice time.